Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Taylor the Fiend.
Legit, why can men not just walk by a woman without saying anything? I went on my break, just my 30-minute break. I walked on the street probably just 3 minutes each ways. I'm getting, like, it's not even catcalling, just like comments on my outfit. They're like, oh, look at you.
Like, when you wear so many things to be noticed, you dress a certain way, you do all these things, and then people notice you, and you get upset? Come on, man.
Catwoman. Okay, it's not even a bad comment, but why do you guys have to say something? I don't even understand.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at a great video for you here today. Let's just jump right on into it.
PSA for every man that's crippled by rejection. Don't forget.
If rejection was so hot, then women would be into it. But most women have never actually approached a guy, so they have no idea what rejection is actually all about.
Literally stopped approaching women because they're afraid to get rejected. They're afraid to be called creepy. Fill the blank.
I would be more than pleased to fill in the blank, especially for some women that aren't quite ready to admit it. But a lot of men just don't want to approach women because it's not worth their time, and they're happier being alone by themselves and happily single than they are being entangled with some of the women that are available out there. But some women don't like hearing that.
There is nothing attractive about rejection. It's a glorified humiliation ritual these days targeted at everyday men who fall for the idea that we should approach and talk to women.
And when we act out of fear, we create the reality we're most fearful of. So, reminder to just shoot your shot, put yourself out there, and know that rejection is literally never personal.
It says the person that's so scared looking that she's covered like this and walking around telling other people to go get rejected.
It's actually hot to have the courage and confidence to go after what you want.
Well, guys, there you have it. More mixed messages, because there are still a lot of women out there that are telling men to leave them alone. But yet there's some women out there that want men to approach them. Yeah, but sorry, ladies, a lot of the guys simply don't want to.
There is no way to shame a man into approaching again. I think a lot of guys are just done with that crap.
You're not going to be able to force men to do anything. And the only way you're able to do that is when they were thirsty. Thirsty for that stinky cat. They just ain't thirsty anymore.
Zero shade, but why don't men ask women out anymore? Like, the guys that I'm meeting, matching with on Hinge and everything else, they're pen-paling me. Like, asking me the most absurd questions that I know they don't care the answer to. But, like, why don't you just ask me to hang out, and then we'll see if we actually have chemistry and go from there? Why are you asking me what I did today? And then not planning a date. Please, a straight man in the comments answer. I'm so frustrated. Like, I don't know what to do.
They are asking questions to see if she's worth taking out on a date. It really is that simple.
And she can't figure that out. Like, yes, these questions are qualifiers. That's why we ask them.
Somebody tell me why guys don't shoot their shot. Like, there's a 99.9% chance that you're going to get my number if you come up and talk to me. You have no competition, baby. It's wide open. And also, like, I feel like I'm kind of an approachable person.
Why would I want a woman that nobody wants?
You know, like, I'm really tall. But other than that, like, so as long as you're, like, tall and, like, somewhat attractive, you have a chance. I don't get it, because they'll just be, like, standing there, like, giggling and, like, looking at you. But then they will never come up to you.
There it is.
Yeah, because they're probably laughing at you. They're not trying to approach you. They're just giggling because you're goofy looking.
If you are tall and attractive. In other words, approach if you're Chad. Otherwise, no thank you. Classic, right?
You know how our culture is living in I don't chase, I attract? Well, I think that this message might be a little bit more for women. Maybe that's sexist of me, I don't know. Men are innately wired to chase. Women, not so much. We're the gatherers, we're the home providers, naturally. If you're offended by this, then don't listen, period. Men are supposed to chase. They need it. They need the hunt. Women are looking for someone who will court them, but men are like, oh, I'm not chasing her. We're not asking you to chase us. We're asking you to pursue as a man.
Modern women have literally said countless times that it is a man's job to chase women, which, you know, a lot of guys wouldn't necessarily be against, but the problem is...
It's true. Men are okay with the job and the roles that we are given. as long as we're appreciated for those roles.
Is that many modern women aren't worth chasing and they treat you like crap while doing it. So men have just stopped that whole courtship idea, and modern women can have fun with what remains, in my opinion.
Does, because that's what men do. That's what you've done for centuries. We are the prize. You come get us, not the other way around. If you're a man and you're going by the I don't chase, I attract, okay, good luck finding a woman, because we need to be courted, pursued, and desired. And if we're waiting on your text all day, we're gonna lose interest, or there will be a man that steps up and takes your spot because you're wishy-washy. Sometimes traditional can be good, not always. Sometimes gender...
Oh yes, of course sometimes it can be good, because you want to just cherry pick all the good stuff and then leave all the bad stuff, like you reciprocating the energy and maybe even caring for the man.
Rules are there for a reason, not always. That's just my 2 cents.
When she says not always, she's talking about the traditional gender roles strictly for women.
Sometimes I think that like men don't approach me because I'm like too good looking, and they're worried that they're gonna get like turned down because I'm really like good looking. They don't want to get rejected, so they just like they say, "Oh no, she's too good for me."
Men,
and they wonder why we don't want to get rejected. You're laughing as you're talking about men getting rejected.
Don't approach because they are not interested. Her cope has nothing
Question for
to
the
do
men.
with it.
Why is it that nowadays men don't approach women anymore at all? Because I feel like back in the 90s and early 2000s, men were so much more likely to just walk up to a woman that they're attracted to, ask her out on a date, or just, some like friendly banter. But that has completely stopped, I feel like. Why is that, men?
Men have made it very clear why we don't approach anymore, but modern women refuse to listen.
Can 2026 please, be the year that guys go up and talk to women in public again? Like, I know there's guys out there that do this, but not enough. There's not enough, because guys who just sit and stare at you from across the room, they just keep making eye contact with you, and you just make eye contact back and forth. Like, please, just go say hello. Just go say hello. It's really not that hard. If she's making eye contact back with you, like if you guys are making eye contact back and forth several times, she wants you to come.
Either that or she's making eye
contact isn't the bee's knees. Sometimes you're just looking across things and you meet eyes. It doesn't mean they like each other, or is that even a true signal? And if you like looked at you, smiled, or looked at you and gave you like a wink or something, maybe that's some kind of signal. But just staring at each other for a quick 2 seconds, how am I supposed to know that?
contact because she's creeped out. It's not worth the risk.
Say hello, okay? If you look at a girl you find her attractive and you never see her looking at you again, she probably doesn't want to talk to you, okay? Or she has a boyfriend, whatever. But if she keeps making eye contact with you, that is your sign to go up and say hello. And it is so much more attractive when a guy takes initiative. It shows so much confidence. So what? You shoot your shot and you miss? You're going to miss regardless if you don't go say hello.
If rejection is not that big of a deal, then why doesn't she just shoot her shot? It's not that difficult, you know, but of course, modern women will never actually do that. Not to say that men want to be approached by these women, but it's always rich coming from the women saying that it's not that difficult and then refusing to do it.
It's also that they've never even done it themselves and they want to tell us it's easy.
So silly to me. This happens all the time. And twice in the past week, I've had scenarios like this, totally opposites. Last Saturday, me and this guy, he sat across from me at this restaurant we were at, and we made eye contact a few times. I get up and go to the bathroom. We're about to leave. We're washing our hands outside the bathroom. He comes over, says hello. We talk, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, thank you. Like, thank you for coming to make a move. And
she leaves out the part where she obviously rejected him, so shooting his shot was pointless.
Say hello. This morning, I was at the gym, and this guy, one of my guy friends at the gym, texts us, and he's like, you guys have an admirer? And I was like, what? And he's like, this guy is like, will you please talk to them for me? Like, see if like whatever. And he's like, no, these girls are cool. Like, they don't want some punk guy who's not going to come say hello. I'm like, thank you. Like, no, girls don't want a guy who's not going to take initiative. Like, girls want guys who are confident. So even if you aren't confident, you should shoot your shot regardless, because you're going to look.
They say this until they see the gorgeous Chad walk in the room and they all go flaunting all over him.
So much better and have so much better.
Not flaunting, you know what I mean.
Have a chance if you just shoot your shot.
She only wants to be approached by very specific men. The rest of men need not apply.
Part 4, and I will leave it at part 4 unless
y'all want me to continue. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it at part 4. I'm going to say this, that men have a right to their feelings, and this is how they feel, ladies. Let's get it started. Y'all are too naked, too scantily dressed out in public.
True.
They don't like the fake hair and the extended lashes. That's been an ongoing conversation. True. They hate lace front wigs.
A lot of these women go out of their way to look as unnatural as possible. It's just weird, in my opinion.
Like the lip fillers is probably the biggest one. Almost everybody has lip fillers nowadays, especially the women. And it just looks so outrageous. Like my lips, I don't really have much of a lip, I guess. But it's fine. I don't need my lips to be all like, it's just...
They hate it. Y'all are not fun to be around. Someone said, why even date when you can get everything for free, expecting everything, offering nothing, too many attitudes. I agree. Always needing approval from your friends, very unapproachable. I can also agree. Say you want good men, but constantly pick the opposite. I agree. Always seeking validation and attention from social media.
These reasons are all legitimate, so naturally modern women will just say that men are insecure and disregard them anyway.
This guy's been trying to take me out on a date for the longest time, so I caved and I was like, sure, okay. I'm free 2 weeks from when we were speaking on a Friday. And he's like, okay, cool. And then he messages me the next day and he's like, good morning text, like sends me whatever. And I was like, look, do you mind just like not texting me? Because I don't really like messaging back and forth and I would prefer to meet with you in person and chat then because I'm quite busy during the week. He's like, oh, sure, no worries. So I was like, message me on Friday with all the details. And
she didn't even want to go out on a date with him and is already showing signs of disrespect. How great is that?
I'll be there. Thursday comes along. This is the Thursday before the date and I haven't heard a thing from him. I don't know where we're going, what the date is. And I'm talking to my friend and I'm like, this guy has been trying to get me on a date for the longest time and it's Thursday. We're supposed to be going out tomorrow and I haven't heard anything from him. And she's like, really? Nah, scrap that. Don't go. And I was like, well, I did say to him that don't message me until Friday because I don't like to message back and forth. And she's like, well, that's why he hasn't messaged you.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Like, the woman specifically gave this man instructions not to, and he didn't. Now she's upset.
It's not Friday yet. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't mean it like that. Like, I want to know before. I want you to message me before to let me know what we're doing. Like, why can't you read my mind?
These women want mind readers because they want to be lazy and make men do the work.
I hear so many men on here commenting on my videos basically saying like I don't approach women because I'm scared that they'll accuse me of something and you know like my life will be ruined, all this kind of stuff. And I understand like that obviously does happen and it's a valid fear, but I think it's like living for the extreme and you could say that about any.
It happens hundreds of times every single day, maybe even thousands of times every single day. Men live this experience. Stop gaslighting us and saying it's not a real thing.
Anything. You could literally say that about getting a plane, like, oh, I would never fly because, you know, planes crash, or I would never get on a horse because someone's died riding.
That's not the same thing.
A plane crash is very unlikely. I mean, very unlikely.
Public shaming and false accusations are practically encouraged at this point, and we still have this idea that women should always be believed regardless of any truth that's actually present or evidence.
Of course, like, yeah, like there are obviously risks to everything, but I think as long as you approach a woman respectfully and have like good intentions behind it, whatever, and respect their answer, it's not going to be an extreme situation. And I think that men who say that a lot of times are cowardly, like they're just afraid and they're using that as
I'm telling you, the Asian women are just cooked. Cooked.
Excuse. So that's just my opinion, honestly.
And your opinion's a dumb one.
You're not going to emasculate a man to the point of approaching. It will actually cause the exact opposite. The more you try and do this stuff to men, the more men will just pull away.
This is exactly what's happening at bars and clubs because men are no longer falling for it. They are no longer just throwing their money out at women that do not take them seriously. They are no longer willing to waste their time, effort, and resources. But because of this, women are out here trying to give men a bad rap. Like they're saying, what's wrong with men these days? They used to go to war. Now they just want to be treated like a woman at a
Women who dress like that are raising their red flags for men to see. It makes them completely avoidable, which is great.
bar. But that is just...
That's why, you know, the septum ring, the blue hair, tattoos all over. You know.
Not the case, because men will absolutely put in just as much effort as they always have into pursuing you, but it takes one thing, and that one thing is that he has to know that you are taking him seriously. Because one of the #1 resources to a man is his time, and he doesn't want you to waste it. And even if it's a short-term thing, like he just doesn't want to leave that relationship and have a messed up head and a messed up heart. Because that man just wants a future with somebody that he can really fall in love with and grow old with. Which is why he already knows with like 95% certainty that him paying for your drink at the bar is not going to bring him closer to that.
The sad part is when a man tries to explain this, you just have modern women accusing him of being evil.
Legit, why can men not just walk by a woman without saying anything? I went on my break, just my 30-minute break. I walked on the street probably just 3 minutes each ways. I'm getting... like, it's not even catcalling, just like comments on my outfit. They're like,
comments? 6 minutes, you got comments?
Oh, look at you, Catwoman. Okay, it's not even a bad comment, but why do you guys have to say something? I don't even understand. Do I look like I fucking want to talk? I have my earphone in. I'm clearly like holding my phone. I'm enjoying my, like, what is with this face that makes you think I want to talk?
You gotta love how if a man talks to a woman, we'll get shamed, but if we don't, we also get shamed. It's a losing battle either way.
Or that I want to comment from you. I don't fucking want to comment from you. What the fuck? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave all the women fuck alone. I don't, literally do not understand the point.
Until then, she makes another video. Like, nobody ever talks to me. I was walking out there. No one ever said hi. I just felt invisible.
Commenting on someone's outfit when they didn't even ask for it. Or being like, hey, hottie, I never asked for that. Literally, leave us alone. I don't get it. It's like, you don't...
I can admit she's somewhat right. Like, she didn't ask for these things. So you men should be stop doing these things. Stop giving these random women compliments and giving them attention. Ignore the shit out of them.
You need to tell the girl that her outfit is cute. She knows her outfit is cute. She came out with that outfit. She literally chose that outfit before. No.
So you don't want us to tell you that you look cute when you look cute now. That's what you're saying now. So we have to ignore your cute outfit now? And then when we ignore it, then you're going to be mad because we didn't say anything about your cute outfit?
But she looks fucking
Again,
hot.
It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like 4 or 5 times within the same video.
Or confident or whatever. You don't need to tell her anything. Just leave them alone. Maybe this is my opinion, but I know majority of women agree with me.
There are literally millions of videos like this, yet you still have modern women still asking why men don't quote-unquote step up.
Do any other girls get offended when, like, ugly men try to approach you? I'm saying that with my full chest.
No.
I mean, I get offended when ugly women try to approach me. I'm just like, ugh.
What a truly odd thing to be offended by. Just imagine being upset because someone found you attractive and actually had the confidence to approach you. I wonder how they deal with it every day. It must be awful. But if we've ever needed proof, shall we say, that there are lots of individuals out there that are very easily offended by the littlest and, might I say, the silliest of things, I think we've just seen.
What makes it worse is how that woman thinks that any man who isn't Chad is ugly, apparently.
It. Because most individuals do understand that attractiveness is subjective, and a person is never going to know if they themselves are up to another person's level unless they actually try. Because not every person finds the same things attractive in everyone else.
People tell me I'm attractive, and I'm like, I get rejected all the time, and I tell them like, oh, I don't believe you. Why wouldn't you? I'm not everybody's cup of tea. No one's everybody's cup of tea. That's the thing about people's cup of tea, right? It's very particular sometimes, and not everybody fills that cup properly.
Essentially, a person is going to miss 100% of the shots that they don't actually bother to take. So, there's no harm in trying, is there?
Attraction is rather personal, but modern women have turned it into something that is objective.
Why are guys not approaching girls in Atlanta?
Oh my gosh, thank God you asked this. Men grow a fat pair of balls and start doing something. I don't know what it is about Atlanta. I've traveled a lot. Every city I've ever gone to, the men and the women converse with each other. I don't know if they're just scared or they think women are going to be mean or unapproachable. The women in Atlanta are really nice.
One word, insecurity. I've been on first dates where they literally tell me their insecurities, and thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that with me. But first impressions are a thing. This guy was literally like, yeah, I don't really love my teeth. If you hate yourself, there's only so much I can do.
Meanwhile, you'll have a modern woman who trauma dumps her past relationships on a first date with no problem at all.
Like the first couple of times, I might be like, no, it is cute. Like your teeth are nice. But when you say it the fifth time, I'm going to be like, you know what? Your teeth are ugly. I'm going to agree with you. If you hate yourself, why should I love you?
They're scared. They'll just start overthinking things. A lot of men, if they do decide to talk, it's bad timing. You shouldn't talk to a woman. You see she's dancing at the peak height on the way to the bathroom. She's focused on peeing, and you shouldn't do it when she's leaving because she's just ready to go. You got to look for a sign. Like if she's looking at you more than once, she either thinks you're a creep or she likes you.
Because they want princess.
But you don't know though. You don't know which one she thinks you are.
They just think that like they're hot shit and that like maybe girls should be approaching them. I don't understand.
When the differences are that extreme, you can't blame a guy for just not wanting to risk it.
I saw a guy looking at me at the gym today and we were smiling at each other, so I smiled back. And then I just said, fuck it. And I went over to him and I was like, hi, my name is Tosh. It's great to meet you. Your sweats look like they're kind of bulging. No, it's not gonna happen, guys. Like, you have to go up and talk to her. Girls aren't gonna come and approach you. If anything, girls don't get approached nearly as much as they should anymore.
Approaching a man is really their only option to meet someone these days a lot of the time, so naturally they refuse to do that. I mean, a lot of guys are just...
Hey, guys are even rejecting women's advances. My man.
Opting out, and I think the ground is shrinking beneath women's feet. There's always going to be simps out there, but quality men, I think, have oftentimes just checked out at this point.
It's so apparent. It's just not enough. Anything you do is not enough, right? That's the damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if you don't do it, it's not enough. And if you do it, it's still not enough. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.